we're going to get into on this particular module tonight is we're actually going to talk about how to create compelling content. We're going to talk about, we're going to really talk about the first element of a 90-day game plan, where we're going to teach you how to get to a 5-figure monthly income. And it's going to be really powerful because we're going to lay out the actionable steps that anyone can use, no matter if you're a newbie or you're experienced, on how to really get there quicker and faster and simpler than a lot of us experienced when we first got on it. We're obviously going to bring out some guest trainers, and the way that we've set up this course is we're going to be dealing with people who are very specialized on and very talented on the specific subject that we're going to be talking or teaching about in that specific module. So for example, tonight on the blogging module, we're going to have guest trainers Chris Daugherty, Stephanie Denke, and Tracy Walker, who are all superstars in their own right and have really kind of created a very high-paying business in their own personal businesses, really leveraging the power of blogging. And they're going to kind of teach you from a different perspective some important things that you need to focus on when you're blogging on a daily basis in the Empower Network, and things that you can do to optimize your posts, things that you can do to make them visually appealing, to trigger psychological, emotional hot buttons with people, to get them wanting to come back and read your post more and more and over, and then of course ultimately buy from you, do business with you, join you in your business, and want to work with you more. So it's going to be really exciting, and we're going to kind of tackle this from a couple of different perspectives. And Dave's then going to jump on, Dave Wood, more towards the middle or the end, and he's going to actually give you a lot of skills and strategies that he's used, because remember, he's kind of built his business around the blogging model as well, and been very successful at it. Okay, and always created traffic and income in really big businesses and organizations from free traffic that came from good content on his blog, optimized it, syndicated it correctly, and done all of the correct things inside of his business and blogging game to be able to get the results that he's got. So that's going to be cool to get him on as well. I'm going to kind of be your facilitator tonight. And I'm going to let the people who are blogging pros teach the blogging module. Obviously, that's the power of what we have here at Empower Network, is that we've got a whole lot of people that are all good at different things. And that's not to say that somebody's not good at lots of things. But the cool thing about it is we have people who are willing to contribute in specific areas, so we can kind of have the full Monty. And that's really what our vision is for the 15K formula, or the 5-figure monthly formula course that we're doing right here, is to give you all those different perspectives and specialize, have people who specialize in specific areas teach you that. So again, glad to have you guys here. This is going to be the first module of 6, and we're really going to give you the nuts and bolts of how to make 5 figures inside of Empower Network if you apply what we teach you. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to kind of pass the mic around a little bit, pass the screen around a little bit, and we're going to let our trainers do their thing on the call tonight. They're going to take anywhere from 15, 20, 25 minutes a piece and really kind of take you through exactly what they do inside of their business to be successful in blogging. Here's what I want you to keep in mind, though, before we get started and we start talking about the specifics of creating compelling content for kind of a business and to create traffic that will pay you for, you know, weeks, months, and years to come. Because remember, that's the power of blogging. You can create one piece of content and it will perpetually or residually pay you in traffic, leads, and cash flow for months and years to come if you do it correctly. And obviously, with Empower Network, the thing that you're cutting past is the setup of the blog and the time that it takes for Google to kind of look at your site and say, oh, okay, this is an authority site. I'm going to give it some Google love. It's kind of as like Rob Forrest says, I'm going to give it some Google love, and I'm going to start ranking the content faster. For those of you who remember a couple of weeks ago who were on the call, I was talking about a specific post that I made for Black Friday bonus, and I didn't even do anything. I didn't apply really any of the things that these trainers are going to teach about tonight. And I was able to get it ranked on the first page of Google for Black Friday bonus within like 48 hours. Okay, again, that wasn't focusing on any of the things that, for example, Tracy Walker is going to talk about tonight with optimizing your post, or the things that you can apply to your blog post that we're going to teach in the next couple of modules, as far as backlinking, when Rob Ford and John Rose and Lawrence Tam come on and talk about how to SEO your post and additional things that you can do to rank your post even faster. This module in specific is going to be kind of the groundwork, the framework, the infrastructure that you're going to need to take into consideration and follow if you want to get the rest of the pieces of the puzzle right inside of your 90-day challenge. And remember, what is your goal in this 90-day challenge? And it's a very realistic goal. We didn't want to create like a 5-day challenge, 5 days to 5 figures, because that doesn't really make sense. I just want to kind of give you guys an FYI, or a little statistic here, is we've got lots and lots of people who already have a 5-figure monthly income. In I don't have the statistics right in front of me, although I could get them here real quick. We have, let's say, for example, we have, over 100 people who have made, like $1,800 or more in their first 42 days. Okay, we have, I can't remember the statistic. I can get it here in a second, but we have 30 people or so who have made more than 5 figures. Maybe it's 40 or 50. I'm not sure. I'll have to check in a second. But that's in 42 days, folks. So in 90 days, the question is will you apply what we teach you to your business to create a 5-figure monthly income? It's not a matter of will what we teach you get the job done. The question is, will you apply what we teach you to your business to achieve the goal? Because what we really want to do with this core group of people, and remember what the promotion, the marketing material, the real communication to you is that we want people on this call inside of this training course who are serious enough about their business that they went all in, and they're going to be getting the information that they deserve for being serious. And we reached out to meet you halfway, and you reached out to meet us the other half of the way. So here's what I want you to do before we even get started: is make a mental commitment to yourself, okay? Just a strong mental commitment that over the next 90 days, you are absolutely going to commit 100%, 110% to your business to apply what you are learning inside of this course to your business to reach your goal. And what's your goal? Well, our goal for you is to show you how to make a 5-figure monthly income. And it doesn't matter even if you're watching this as a replay in the course when we create it and offer it as a course inside of Empower Network, which we're going to do. But the bottom line is commit right here, right now, that you're going to apply what we teach you to your business for at least 90 days, at least 90 days. And if you apply everything that we teach you after 90 days and just, you're like, okay, this doesn't, then that's fine. But the disconnect and the problem that most people have is they try something for 10 or 15 days and they don't, they say to themselves, well, I'm not rich on the internet yet, so this doesn't work. Well, the problem is that if you're able to create a 5-figure monthly income, or at least even able to make 5 figures in 90 days, you will have done something that I didn't do. I'm not sure, Dave, I believe he had a $25,000 week 4 months in. Not sure how long it took Tracy, not sure how long it took, Chris or any of these other people, but I can tell you I didn't reach a 5-figure monthly income for a long time, but I also didn't have Empower Network. You do. So the power is you have something different, powerful, and when you apply what we teach you, it's very realistic to do that, again, if you apply what we teach you. So just commit.